first couple of weeks of practice gone?
Really well, really well. Been getting the plays into the new guys and refreshing the veterans of all the plays and trying to get everything set in stone before things start to speed up here soon. Obviously, we got an exhibition game coming up, scrimmages and all kinds of stuff. So it's going to be moving real fast soon. So we got to keep it going.
Have any of the new guys maybe stood out to you that you weren't maybe expecting them to do something that you've seen? Yeah.
Well, obviously the guards that we have coming in, we kind of knew that they were going to help us a lot, but they've impressed us. They've been really, really good on both sides of the ball. They've been pushing us. That's something that this year in practice I've noticed is how competitive it is, and it's going to be that way all year, which I think is going to help us all year get better. And then our bigs have been doing really well too. Ike inside he's as strong as you can be and pushes our guys around, and it's good for us. And then Alex can shoot the heck out of it. So been really impressed with our freshmen.
All right, thanks, Bryce.
You're obviously looking forward to playing this year. What are some of the difference you might see this year that you didn't have last year? What are you excited about?
Oh, it's just a different team. Every year's obviously different. From my freshman year to my sophomore year, roles change from player to player, and your team's identity change. So last year we weren't a very deep team. I think this year we got a lot more players we can play and a lot different lineups that we can play. So it'll be exciting to see how all the different lineups come together.
Aaron, you're a couple weeks in now to practice. How has this met your expectations or differed from what you expected?
It's met my expectations because, we're out here playing. It's obviously a faster pace, and I'm getting used to it. So it's met my expectations with the faster pace and the change of height and ability to score and all that. So it just helped me to prepare for the season.
How much have you been playing on the ball versus off the ball so far?
Well, I switch off with Bryce and Isaac because they can play the point as well. So I just switch off like every other play. And whenever they want to bring it up, they just let me know. I run. So it's whatever, I guess, we figure out on the court.
Have there been any obstacles learning the system, or has it been pretty easy to kind of grasp?
It's pretty straightforward, actually. He makes a simple offense. It's our job to get it and execute it. So, yeah, it's pretty simple.
Other than big wins, big games, what are you looking forward to this year?
I want to win the Pac-10 championship, and I also want to make it to the tournament and win that as well.
What about personal goals as far as contributions?
I guess just helping my team win however I can. I play defense well, so being Defense Player of the Year that's one of my goals, being just like the most outstanding player in the Pac-10 or 12, my bad.
What have been your thoughts on what have you seen from Jonah Bolt, and how has he either impressed you, or what have you seen from him so far in practice?
Jonah, he's been great. He's a 6'10" guard, which is crazy. Not many people are going to be able to stay in front of him, and if you put like a 6'3", 6'2" guard on him, he's just going to shoot right over him. So I think he's going to really help us during this year.
Who's been guarding him in practice mostly?
Noah Allen.
Are there some things that he does at 6'10" that you haven't seen other guys be able to do at that size?
Yeah, he's actually a great passer, and he can finish well around the rim, which obviously they can finish it well, but not many of them can pass like him.
Thanks, Aaron.
Tony, how's your injury and how'd you do it?
I have no clue how I did it, but it's coming along fine. I'm getting better. I'm walking without a boot now, so that's pretty good. It's way better. The boot is kind of heavy on campus. Nice little workout, though.
Tony, do you see you guys kind of playing through the post a little bit more this year than maybe in years past?
Yeah, because we have a lot of post players, really. Me, Tom, Jonah, Gigi, they all can play in the post, so a lot of our offense is hollow and just getting the ball inside, and Bryce and Isaac are really good shooters, and Aaron and Prince can shoot the ball as well, so it's easy for us to hit shooters, and we have a lot of freedom in the post because it's easy outlets. And the young guy Alex, the freshman, he can shoot too as well, so he's gonna be a nice pick and pop guy, so the post will be open on the rolls and everything of that nature. So the post is gonna be a big time thing for us. A lot of the pass, we drove it a lot. This time we're probably gonna pass a lot in the post too.
What had you seen before Gigi's injury? I know he had put on a lot of weight this year in the offseason. What had you seen from his game that he added from last year?
Oh, he was playing great. Not just the weight was not like a big factor because Gigi is always going to be a stick. I think that's just a part of him, but the way he moves is he's fast in the post. He gives you quick looks, and he was playing really, really well. His jumper was coming on strong. He was shooting a three great. He was a pick and pop, pick and roll type guy. He could just play a lot of positions for you. You can do a lot of things. He was rebounding well. He was coming along great. The injury, it really sucks.
Tony, are there things that Jonah can do at 6'10" that not a lot of other 6'10" guys can do?
Yeah, true. Wear that hairstyle is probably the biggest one. But, he can pass really well. Oftentimes he passes too much. I always get on him about passing. You know, when we were playing, I would give him the ball and he would make the extra pass, and I would tell him, look, I only got 3 assists to give, man. So when I give it to you that close, you got to score. So, you know, but he does a lot. He sees the floor really, really well. He's long, he's active, he can guard a lot of positions. We can switch ball screens with him. We could put him on, he can guard 3s, 2s, he can guard almost every position, and he plays hard. So that's the biggest thing for him, being that tall, that long, and playing that hard. It'll work well for us.
Can you tell, was it tough on him sitting out last year and not being able to contribute for most of the year?
Definitely, I think it was really tough on him sitting out and just watching us play, and especially during the season when we go to the tournament, him not being there and things of that nature. I really think it took a toll on him, and it really got him ready for this year.
Anything you're looking forward to in particular this year?
Just playing. You know, that's like the biggest thing. Like now, we're just really practicing, and that's it. So I'm really ready to just start playing games, and you know, seeing Coach Alford from afar. You know, you see him from afar, it's way better on the court than when you're in practice and he's like right there. It's a different coach.
All right, thanks, Tony.